If you're anything like me, then you live in perpetual fear of your own destruction at the hands of robot overlords. And if you don't fear your impending doom at the hands of robot overlords, then you are an idiot. They are coming. Now, you may ask yourself, where am I going to get these weapons and ammunition I need to fight those robot overlords? Well, you are dumb. Because your first priority in any event should be making sure you have enough food to feed you and your family. Now, you may be asking yourself, what kind of food should I get? If I can go down to the supermarket to pick myself up some French toast, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, well, have I got the solution for you? The answer is Hard Tack.
Hard Tack.
Hard Tack is a dish first made by Egyptian sailors over a very long time ago. Now, this dish is so incredibly simple that people several thousands of years can make it. It consists of only flour, water, and salt. And it is incredibly easy to make. All you need is 3 teaspoons of salt, 2 cups of water, 1 mixing bowl, a non-stick pan, an oven or campfire if you really need it, a wooden spoon for mixing, various measuring cups, and a teaspoon mixing spoon. Now, the main ingredient you should be in any hardtack is flour. And now, while most breads and dishes use typical domesticated flour, I myself don't think they have the same taste as traditional wild flour. Of course, the only way to get wild flour nowadays is to go and hunt it yourself. How about you come with me? Anyway, once you have your flour, you would better just go ahead and add 4 cups into your mixing bowl. It would be best if you have a dry measurement cup like this with an easy to spot 1 cup measurement on it. 1. Sometimes if you get a little too much, you can use your trusty spoon to skim off some of it. 2, 3, and 4. Then, once you have your flour added, you can go ahead and add your 2 cups of water into the mixing bowl. And then you add your 3 teaspoons of salt. Make sure you have the proper measurements like this. 1, 2, 3. And then, after you have everything added, you get your trusty mixing spoon and begin mixing your contents. As you mix, make sure you scrape off any dough you have on the side to make sure it all gets in one big mixture. When you're done, your dough should be more or less uniform, like this. Now, for this next part, you're going to need 1 tack and a rolling pin. Don't worry, I washed the tack and the rolling pin. Now, you simply need to take your mixture and spread it out onto an ungreased cooking sheet. Now that you have all your dough out on the pan, you'll want to take some flour and sprinkle it on your rolling pin. And make sure you get some on your hands too. So take your rolling pin and roll out the dough. Sprinkling a little more flour wherever it gets too sticky. After you roll it out to about a half an inch thickness, you should begin shaping it with your hands into a rectangle. Once you have it nice and spread out, you'll want to take a knife and cut it into little 3x3 squares. Three-inch by 3-inch squares, that is. Once you've done that, take your tack and poke little holes into each of these squares. Once you've got all that done, you'll want to take your hardtack and put it into the oven, preheated to 350 degrees. And leave it in there for about 30 minutes before coming in and cooking it on the other side for another 30 minutes. After the hardtack has been cooking for half an hour, you should go ahead and take it out of your oven. That's always a good sign. Yummy! Now that you've cooked it for 30 minutes, you're going to want to flip it over and cook it on the other side for another 30 minutes. Careful, it is hot. And there you go. Now you're ready to put it in at the same temperature for another 30 minutes. Once you've cooked it another 30 minutes, it should come out looking like this. Now all you have to do is split it up along the lines, wait for it to cool, and you're ready to have some. And voila, now you have some delicious looking hardtack.